Neighborhood watch is not a dirty word. For some, the concept of neighborhood watch has become sensationalized, synonymous with vigilantism, wannabe cops, rogues prowling around in the night looking for prey. But in reality, neighborhood watch is one of the most responsible, low key, low intensity acts of civic duty that a citizen can engage in. Neighborhood watch is not a dirty word, particularly those of us who live in high crime neighborhoods. It is axiomatic that neighborhood watch should be synonymous with how one conducts one's daily business. The inner city is rife with violence, larceny, burglary, and other negatives that demand that stakeholders who aren't engaged in these activities and aren't enablers of these activities stand watch. George Zimmerman has been acquitted. However, one may feel about that, the concept of neighborhood watch should not be lessened or cast into doubt because of this case. There are not enough policemen to act as each individual American's bodyguard. Into that gulf, neighborhood watch is served admirably. I just want you to pause a moment and think about a society where it became illegal to simply be observant of one's surroundings. And I'm going to add this caveat and not confront or engage in any type of escalation with people one may deem suspicious. The reason why neighborhood watch is such a ouchless, if you will, form of crime prevention is because 99.99% of neighborhood watches do not involve any type of contact with persons suspected or literally engaged in criminal activity. If you have a cell phone or a landline and can peek through some blinds, that meets the criteria of neighborhood watch. We're not talking about full contact citizen patrols like the Guardian Angels, for instance, where you have people who have trained themselves and committed themselves to actually detaining and or combating people that they've observed engaged in criminal activity. That's not the case with 99.9% of neighborhood watches. They do simply that: watch, observe, report. Most of them have as a cardinal rule: do not confront anybody, do not even communicate with people with whom you think suspicious activity is happening. So let's not let this latest national scandal cause us to stand down on something that every community, no matter how rich or poor, desperately needs, and that's neighborhood watch. Because there's not enough policemen to be your personal bodyguard. Most Americans can't afford to hire private security or off duty police to give them added protection. Into that gulf, neighborhood watch serves a very time honored and dignified purpose. Neighborhood watch is not a dirty word.